Hey, is this Terry?
Yeah, but who is this?
I got some advice for you, Terry. I want you to divorce Susan immediately. You got that?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
And who the hell are you? You're way out of your league, buddy. She is way too good for you. Better to break up this marriage because in the end, it isn't gonna work. Mark my words.
Like I said, who the hell are you? And what gives you the right to demand a divorce? I don't even know you, buddy.
I'm Gary Lawson. I'm none other than Susan's boyfriend.
Huh? Right. Gary, huh? Excuse me? But did you just get released from the mental institution? I mean, you sound like a totally crazy person to me, Gary. You say you're Susan's boyfriend, but she's married. She's my wife, so bug off, buddy.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. She's your wife now, but once the divorce goes through, she will be my wife. I mean, obvious, isn't it? I'm Susan's boyfriend, so eventually she becomes my wife. It's just how it's gonna be.
Let me get this straight. You're her boyfriend, so that means she's cheating on me. Is that right? You, Gary, did you say? You are Susan's male companion or lover? Something like that?
What is this male companion bullshit? I said I was a guy. I'm the real deal. Not some toy boy you make it sound like. For your information, me and Susan have been seeing each other for 6 months.
Well, that explains it. She did say she was busy with her part-time job since about 6 months ago. Yeah, she'd been late coming home all of a sudden. Figured she was just working overtime or something. So, she was seeing you, huh? Now I get it.
If you get it, we'll hurry up and get divorced, for God's sakes. No use prolonging this loveless marriage. The sooner the better for all involved. Do it tomorrow, first thing in the morning. You got it, buddy? You do know what to do. Just get the divorce, would you?
You're really starting to sound like a broken record with this get a divorce bullshit. You're really starting to get on my nerves.
What the hell is this?
Anyways, how old are you? You sound like some teenager wanting his gal back. I guess you're an adult. What do you do? What company do you work for, or do you even work?
I don't really have to tell you shit. But I'm 22. I'm currently in college, but I've already landed a high-paying job at a major corporation. I'm what you call super elite. Someone who can make Susan the happiest woman in the world. Like you.
Super elite, huh? What are you, some kind of superhero? Are you really a college student? You sure don't sound like it. To be honest, you sound more like a high school freshman.
What did you just say?
I mean, you haven't even graduated from school, and this corporation you're so sure about, are you sure you'll even get in? To me, you simply sound like a kid arrogantly, but with nothing to back it up. Like that old Chinese proverb about a fox in tiger's clothing. I forget the exact words.
Shut the hell up! I don't want to hear your stupid analysis.
So, you say you're a college student. So does that mean you met Susan at her part-time job? That must be it, am I right? You're probably working part-time there too. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, for an old dude, you deduce that pretty quickly.
Old dude, huh? What's that got to do with anything? You do know that Susan and I are about the same age. But there seems to be more, not just part-time worker pals. Could it be that you're a stalker? I really can't believe that she would fall for a high schooler. Oh, sorry, a college kid like you.
Huh? Do you doubt that we are in love with each other? That we plan to marry? Okay, I wasn't gonna say this, but since you don't believe me, I have no choice. Susan is pregnant with my child.
Huh? Pregnant with a child, your kid?
Yep, that's right. I just found out today. She came straight to me to give me the good news. That's why I'm contacting you. We need to hurry this up. She showed me the medical checkup report from the hospital. Too bad, huh? She tells me you guys were not able to conceive Guess you were important. Yeah, and you've been married for what? Was it 5 years? And I come along and boom!
A child? Are you serious? For your information, we decided not to have a child all these years. Not because we did not want one, but that was our plan from the very beginning, before we got married.
I really don't care to hear the details. The fact is you have no child. You're out of the picture, my friend. We don't need or want you around. Got that? So let's get this divorce on the road, old man.
Give a bit of time to think this over, I want to talk to Susan about all this first.
Huh? Are you serious? Don't go messing with my woman, my future wife and child. You'll do anything stupid, and you'll definitely get a piece of me.
I said I only wanted to talk to her. Stop foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog. What's another day or two, huh? I'll get back to you. Hey, Susan, you have a little time? I want to talk to you about something important.
Hey, Terry. What's up? What's so important?
I just got a line message from a guy named Gary. Gary Lawson, ring a bell? He says he's your lover, that you've been seeing this guy for the past 6 months.
Huh? What? Wait a second. What?
Yeah, seen this guy since what? February or so? About the time he started that part-time job, wasn't it? Oh yeah, he says you're pregnant with this kid. He demanded that I give you a divorce. I mean, right out of the blue. What's with this guy? Is he out of his friggin' mind? Or is this some kind of mistake?
I can't believe this. He really contacted you and spilled the beans about all this? I can't believe Gary. What was he thinking?
Huh?
I can't believe he opened his big mouth. I told him to keep his mouth shut for a while. Oh well, I guess it had to come out sometime. Maybe it was for the better. That's right. Gary is my lover. I've been having an affair with him for the last 6 months. About being pregnant? Yeah, it's true. I'm expecting. I just went to the clinic yesterday. It's confirmed. There, I said it.
You're serious, aren't you? Man, that was fast. Figured you'd at least deny it at first. Make up some sort of excuse, but no. You couldn't wait to tell me. You two are really something. You got your head in the clouds.
Well, I figured if my tummy gets big, you'll find out. So, what's the use, right? Can't hide it forever, right?
Yeah, right, but at least you could, I don't know, deny it. Show a little remorse.
Anyway, now that you found out, I want a divorce right away. Then I will marry Gary. We never had kids, so no child support or anything. Nothing to worry about. We can go our separate ways, as if we were never married. Let's just pack up our stuff and just put an end to this whole fake marriage. It was all just one big mistake. We were just not made for each other, that's all. You okay with that?
Sorry, but that's a little too sudden. I can't agree to that. What gives you the right to make all these one-sided decisions? You're the one who cheated on me. I demand some compensation for what you guys did. I need you to also pay for damages.
Damages? What damages? What are you talking about?
Did you forget that you have access to our joint bank account? I just checked the balance. There was like $10 left. I'm sure you recall that I gave a certain amount every month so you could save it. Just this past month or so, you withdrew almost $10,000. This money was for our future, for when we were ready to have kids. What did you use it for anyway?
It's none of your business. It was an emergency. I needed cash right away.
And while I was checking that, I also checked your PC. And guess what I found? You seem to have been busy searching all kinds of travel agencies and your emails. All kinds of stuff in the outer inboxes related to hotel reservations, car rental info. Planning a trip, are we? Oh yeah, there were even a bunch of photos of you with some guy I've never seen before. I take it it's your lover boy, Gary? PC sure is a treasure trove of stuff, or should I say, evidence.
What? You can't just go searching through my PC. All that's private. My personal stuff. You have no right. I could sue you for that.
Yeah, right, sue me, huh? I would really like to see you try. You do that, and in turn, I'll sue you for cheating on me and stealing from our joint account.
That's what I always hated about you. I always wanted a child. But no. You said not yet. It was too early. You weren't ready. Always making up some bullshit excuse to avoid talking about it. You would say you were busy with work and would just shun me every time. But Gary was different. He listened to everything I had to say, all my desires. He even gave me the child that I always wanted. What's more, he loves me. I hate you. Yeah, that's right. I always wanted to say this. I hate you.
You acted like a spoiled kid, Susan. The reason we don't have kids is because of economical reasons. How many times have I told you that? I asked you to wait a bit longer until we had enough money saved.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you living in fantasy land? We sat down and talked about this countless times. Give me a break. Yeah, okay, so that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Okay then, I'll give you what you want. I'll give you that divorce. But before I do, I'm gonna get a private investigator to check up on this Gary. Also, I will contact his college and inform them about this affair. Do you have a problem with that?
Go ahead. Do as you like. Makes no difference. We're in love. We have no shame for what we've done. Do whatever you want. Nothing will faze us.
Okay, I see. But keep in mind that you may be charged for unlawfully stealing money from me. You still okay with that?
I won't let you do that.
If this gets out, I mean, if it becomes a criminal matter, well, there's a chance that your Gary's position at this corporation he applied to and so proud of will be rejected. And he may even get suspended from school. And you still want to do this?
I don't care. As long as I can get away from you, I don't care what you do. Things get bad, I'll support it myself.
I plan to demand close to $50,000 as compensation for your infidelity and damages. You okay with that?
Go ahead. Go for it. You don't have the guts to do that. You were always such a coward.
Okay, don't forget what you said. I saved this little conversation, so I've got the evidence. You won't be able to refute what you said. Again, you're okay with this, right?
Hey, dude, Terry, sir. I'm really sorry about last week. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Oh, Gary, hello. What's the matter? What's with the change of tone? Where's that passion from last week?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been thinking this whole week about this whole fortunate situation, and, I wasn't thinking straight and sort of just went off the handle. I'm way more level-headed now, so that's why I contacted you. Besides, last week I was drinking and sort of said a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have. Did Susan talk to you after that?
Like about paying compensation and damages? I bet that's it, am I right? And about the company and school finding out about all this affair? I guess you thought it over and chickened out, is that it?
Yes, sir. I heard that the compensations would be in the tens of thousands, and so I was, She also stole that money from the joint account. By the way, I knew nothing about that. She even mentioned something about criminal charges, maybe even arrest, so I was, if this all gets out to my family and the school, then I might be suspended from school or my application to that company would be rejected, so after hearing all that, I'll be honest, I got scared.
I see. Don't blame you, buddy. And so, what do you plan to do about all this?
I was hoping you would consider reconciliation. Get back together with Susan.
Reconciliation? Are you serious?
Yeah, I was in the wrong too, and I apologize for being out of line. Can we just forget this ever happened? Water under the bridge and all that? I'll forget about Susan. I'll break up our relationship. I'll talk to Susan and convince her to get back to you. You guys can work it out. You can just put all the pieces back to how it was 6 months ago, and that's that. And this whole unfortunate incident. Everyone's happy. What do you say?
Huh? You're forgetting one important piece. What about the kid? What are you gonna do about the kid?
Oh, right, yeah, the kid. Well, I'll forget about the kid. Not my problem. You don't have kids. Perfect, right? You wanted a kid. You guys can bring the child up. It's a win-win for all involved. Don't you agree? I mean, I'm only 22 and still a college student. I'm gonna start getting busy, and I have no time to take care of a child. Really, this was all a big mistake, and I regret even having gotten involved. I have a bright future ahead of me. I don't need this in my life. Your wife and her child, you can have them both. So please forgive me, really. It was one big screw-up, that's all. I screwed up big time and I regret it, so give me a break, man.
Okay, let me see if I got this right. First, you have an affair with my wife. Then, you and my wife steal all the money out of my bank account. You use that money to take vacations and just have fun around town. Then, you knock my wife up and have a kid. And out of the blue, you demand that I divorce my wife for 5 years. But all that is forgiven because you are only 22. Did I leave anything out? It would be so heartless to ruin a young man's promising career.
Terry? I can call you Terry, right? Man, I'm so relieved that you understand. That you decided to forgive me. I was so worried I couldn't sleep at night. I really didn't know what I would do if you were adamant about pursuing this.
Yes, well, about this unfortunate incident. I thought of it long and hard, and considering that you're only 22 and you have such a bright and promising career ahead of you. But I have no intention of forgiving you. Sorry. I have no choice but to contact your colleague and also your folks and explain every single detail. Please understand, I have no choice. I don't give a damn if you're 22 or 42. Or that you have a promising career and that you're one of the super elite. Isn't that how you put it? You give me all that BS and then say stuff like, water under the bridge crap. What do you think I am, some sort of imbecile? Sorry, but you're just gonna have to reap the consequences for your actions.
Huh? Are you kidding me? You were going on as if you were gonna let me off the hook. You can't do this, you'll ruin me.
I had no intention of letting you off the hook. Man, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes now. Suspended from school, no job prospects. Probably have to live at home for the foreseeable future. Super elite my ass. You're 22, which means graduation is just around the corner. Missed out on that. A college dropout, huh? You'll be lucky if you get a job at the pizza place down on 5th Street. No way that major corporation's gonna hire you now, not with a criminal record. I'd be surprised if your folks would even allow you to live at home. You'll be paying a huge compensation for having an affair with my wife. I'll make sure of that. Your promising career sure does not look promising anymore. You're finished. Congratulations. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Why are you doing this? You just said it would be so heartless to ruin a young man's promising career.
Promising? For a guy who has an affair with another person's wife? No. No way I wouldn't call you promising.
You old fart. I'm sincerely apologizing. It was all just a mistake. Why can't you accept that? You're a monster. How could you do this? You're totally being a jerk.
Scream all you want, you brought this onto yourself. Payback for sleeping with my wife and knocking her up. Take some responsibility, for God's sake.
Payback, huh? You son of a bitch. Having fun wrecking a guy's life? You're despicable and a total jerk.
Who's being despicable here? Huh? You're the guilty party here. Water under the bridge. I'm apologizing, so forgive me. You act as if you're the victim. You have no intention of apologizing, do you? You steal my wife, knock her up, and now a kiss on the way? Rather than take responsibility, you just say, forget this ever happened, you can have Susan back. You really think I was gonna say, sure thing, Gary. Let's forget the whole thing, thanks for calling. I'm so glad you allowed Susan to come back to me. Oh, thanks oh so much, sir. Now we can get our life back. Ugh. Oh yeah, you also said I could have your kid. Man, you are unbelievable. You know what that means, right? It means you have no friggin' intention of taking responsibility. You hear me? You giving her that scumbag?
I was, besides, I'm just a student.
You're 22, you're an adult, and I'll treat you like one. Hiding behind a student at your young age is not gonna help you one bit. You'll be treated like any other adult criminal. You're an adult. Take responsibility for what you did, you got that? I plan to divorce Susan. As for you, I plan to contact the school and your folks. Oh, that's that you take full responsibility. And it's your kid that Susan is carrying. You take responsibility and bring him, or maybe her, up yourself. You got all that? Said this right, mister, you got it?
Oh, please, I can't. I'm really sorry about all this. I didn't mean to. Oh, please forgive me. I'll never do this again, so please, I'll pay the compensation somehow, even if it takes years. And about Susan and the kid, well, I'll do whatever I can to support them. You can count on it. Please, leave my folks in the school out of it, please. Do that for me, please.
It's too late for that. You have to face the consequences or you'll never learn. I'll be going to the school and to your home with my lawyer tomorrow, so be expecting us.
Please, give me a chance, man, please.
A few days later, I got a ton of messages from both Gary and my wife, or should I say my ex-wife. They apologized for all they had done and pleaded to be forgiven. But I ignored it all and instead talked to my lawyer, and we drew up all the necessary papers and collected all the evidence, including copies of the line correspondence. I took all the evidence and headed over to Gary's house and showed them all the evidence of his misdeeds. After they saw the evidence, they practically got down on their knees to apologize. I actually felt sorry for them. They aren't bad folks. To be honest, I hated to do it. They eventually withdrew all the savings and sold off anything he had of value toward compensation. Whatever amount that was lacking, the folks covered the rest. I contacted Gary's college and learned that his application to that company he was set to join was terminated, and he was suspended from the school. 6 months shy of his graduation. I had an opportunity to meet him with my lawyer, but he was all petered out. There was no energy left in him. Where'd all that passion go, I wonder? I also went to see Susan's folks and demanded a divorce and compensation. I eventually received around $30,000 as compensation, and my divorce went through without a hitch. I heard those two never got married, but Susan accepted the baby as hers. And she is apparently bringing up her son. Yeah, it was a boy. Up as a single mom. Well, good for her. As for Gary, he dropped out of school. And in order to pay the debt he made with his folks and to pay for child support, he took a job on a merchant marine ship. I heard he's somewhere in the Middle East about now. Good luck, you guys. Have a good life.